Let's say, for example, you're dating and got an unplanned pregnancy. At a certain point, you just be like, should you be dating a woman for surgery, for example? If someone is coming to do surgery on you, a medical school student, don't date a man who cannot talk. Miss them when they go, but not be heartbroken. The best decisions for your body. Additional pieces of advice to my young women. As you grow older, never do anything for a man because you want them to change. The good ones, no matter how hard it gets, they're gonna fight with you. They're gonna tell you, you know what, I got you and we're gonna do this, we're gonna get over this. The other ones, when it gets hard, you're gonna be the one to make the situation right. Let's say, for example, you're dating and got an unplanned pregnancy. The one who had intentions to have a long-term relationship with you, they're gonna say, you know what, this is our baby, keep it, we're gonna fight for this. The other one will say, I'll give you $200 to go and get it away. This is controversial, but you need to have this information so that when you get to those moments, you can make the decision that best suits you. You can decide to keep it, or if you choose to go and do whatever, I personally will not ask you to go and do it. But if that's what you want, your choice, your life, your body, your decisions. I'm just saying that in those situations, most often, the good ones will say, I got you. It's usually, mostly, the ones who didn't care about the long term with you that will say, no, you take care of this, okay? You take care of this. And even when you take care of it, they will still abandon you anyway. Let's talk about communication in your relationship. Don't date a man who cannot talk. Don't date a man you cannot say, there was a bar of soap here, have you seen it? And they're not able to tell you something as simple as, oh yeah, I saw it or not, or I took it away. That is very important because the only thing that helps people is talking things out. Where's my towel? Where's my comb? Here is your X, here is your B. How can I help you today? How are you doing today? How can I be a better partner to you today? So make sure that the person you're getting serious with is someone who is willing to talk about anything. By anything, I mean anything. When it's going good, we're going to talk about the good thing and explore, get into the details and laugh over it. And when it's a bad thing, we're going to dig into the fight like adults, disagree, come to a compromise and move on like adults. That is very important. So be advised about communication. Find your partner wisely. Here are things to avoid. You don't want someone who is a liar. You don't want someone who is going to stand you up whenever you guys plan on something and something else comes up. They put you in the backyard and they take care of what just came up. You don't want someone who has alcohol issues, drug issues, someone who cheats, someone who is disrespectful to people. You don't want a narcissist. Ask questions and observe how they respond to you. If they're responding to you like you're a queen, or are they gentle to you? Are they treating you like they will treat a man? A lot of men these days pamper their male friends than their female partners, and that can be confusing. At a certain point, you just be like, should you be dating a woman? It seems like men are now buying men flowers and then being hard on the women. Oh my God. Do they like you? Do they get excited when you tell them something or when you show them something? Or do they just look at it like, no comment, I don't care? Are they excited to support your dream? Are they excited to show you off? Do the things that bother you bother them? Are they sad when you are sad? Are they only happy when you are happy? And when you are sad, it's an inconvenience for them? These are the questions you need to find out. Do they know about their own dreams? What is their own plan for their future? How will they prefer to handle finances? Will they prefer joint account, separate account? Or will you have to ask them each time you wanted to brush your teeth for money for toothpaste? All these things you need to find out when you can. What is your opinion about having family members live in the house? Do you prefer staying indoors? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Would you rather always be outside somewhere? Are you someone who prioritizes what is required at home? Ask all those questions, okay? Another thing is to not lose yourself when you get married or when you have kids. Take care of yourself. Do your hair, still look neat, look good. If you love perfumes, have your nice perfumes, do your nails, dress well, look presentable. It's not just because you're married to someone, even if you're just a housewife, that you always look like you carry all the trouble in the world. Take care of yourself and look good for yourself. I want to apologize, my battery ran down. Where did I end? At this point, if you're finding value in the video, it will be a good time for you to subscribe for free by clicking on the subscribe button. Okay, it's free to subscribe, it's free to like, it's free to comment and watch videos on YouTube. All you need to do is click on the subscribe. You don't have to submit your credit card, pay nothing. When you are younger, you normally maybe have girl groups in high school or uni, probably have 10 girlfriends or 5 girlfriends you hang around with and all of that. I want to advise you because that's going to change. Only in a few situations those friendships end up remaining the same when everyone gets older, but that is rare and there is reasons for this. Usually, sometimes you are in a boarding school and everybody came from different parts of the world, and so when classes are over, people are going to move into different universities in different places or countries, and some people are just gonna go to their home. You may all be in the same city, graduate school or whatever, or even if you started the friendships with those school, you may be in the same city and you hang out, and after a while people are gonna move, chase their careers, their dreams. Some are gonna get married, and when they get married, some abandon their friends, so you're gonna lose friendships as you grow older, and that is okay. But I want to warn you that some friendships may hurt as much or even more than your actual dating relationship. Just knowing that that is a possibility and understanding why friendships change as you grow will protect your little heart from breakups from normal friendships. It's a good thing to practice self-love so that you're able to be happy by yourself when people leave your life for any reason, okay, whether it's a romantic relationship or platonic friends. Just love yourself and just love your own company enough to miss them when they go, but not be heartbroken. This is even harder abroad because out here people are busy, sometimes have 3 jobs, and there's really even no time for friends to hang out. And sometimes people's views about life just change and people choose to go separate ways. And sometimes quarrels happen and people disagree about things or get hurt or deceived by friends, and things change, they part ways. So expect that as you grow. Sometimes you'll find out that it's the people that you hang around with that are limiting your ability to progress in the world, to be a happy person, and you're gonna break up from those relationships. So, or they are gonna break up from you. Next one is peer pressure. Let's talk about peer pressure. Maybe right now you're being pressured and you think that is because you're young. When you get older, it's gonna be the same. It will just be different kind of peer pressure. Maybe when you are in high school, your peer pressure is let's wear mini skirts, paint our lips and wear lashes and go to the club, or go find boys and sleep around. That may be what is happening. That never stops. As you grow older and you make the friendships with the 40-year-old women or married women, there's going to be different kinds of pressure. It never stops. Like, it's just a different kind of peer pressure. I'm going to leave you with a solution. Set clear boundaries, and when you are not available, say you are not available. Back to marriage, okay? If and when you get married, please don't abandon your friends. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Also, you still need support out of your marriage. Keep your friendships even though you are married. The good ones. I'm not talking about the friends that will keep asking you to hang out with them in nightclubs, knowing fully well that you're married, or the ones that will keep trying to hook you up with other men even though you are telling them you're done, you're settled. Keep your good friends with you. Sometimes they see things in our lives that our partners can't see, and sometimes they help us in ways that our partners truly cannot. The next thing I want to talk about is birth control. There will be a lot of times that some of you will go to the hospital and complain that you're having issues with your periods. Maybe they're coming multiple times a month, or they're not coming at all, have an overflow, and any other thing that has nothing to do with bearing a child, and you will be recommended to take birth control. I want to advise you to always ask more information from your gynecologist or whoever is recommending products to you, because it seems as if some of these things have a lot of side effects. Some of them might make you gain weight. Again, if you're someone watching and you know more about this, maybe share in the comment section so we all can learn from it. There is always a natural alternative for medication, and it's always best to make sure that you have the right information so that you are in a better place to make the best decisions for your body. The next thing I want to advise you about is about pregnancy. Once you're pregnant, know that you have rights, especially out here in the developed countries, but if you are in the underdeveloped world, you have choices to ask your gynecologist, ask your doctors the medications that are giving you, what are the extra effects. Ask them for ultrasound. Not all clinics or hospitals will provide you multiple ultrasounds. Some of them take one and that's it till you give birth. Some do repeat and they scan to look for different things before you have your baby. So even if they take one and they stop, just ask them, when am I going to have the next ultrasound? And ask details. When it comes to delivery, if they don't present you with the different options available to choose, it's your job to ask questions. Some will just recommend what is convenient for them. As nurses, doctors, they actually prefer to know when they need to be at the hospital, even though they are required and they get paid extra to show up at the hospital basically at any time that they are needed. They prefer to know. So you have to know that it's better for your C-section surgery team to know your date or to set a date for your C-section than to let you choose natural labor and then maybe you come to the hospital and you labor for 36 hours, meaning that they have to continuously be monitoring you all your 3 days or 4 days or 5 days or whatever it takes. So some of them may just ask you to get a C-section because that's what is convenient for them. They can set that date right now, even though you still have 9 months left, and they will join you at the hospital at 8 a.m. that morning, have the surgery, have the baby, and go about their business or focus on the next person. It's your job to ask about anything that has to happen with your body and make the decisions that best suit you. Ask about side effects, ask about the different kinds of medications that you're given to reduce pain during labor. Sometimes they assign medical students to take care of our health, and I'm not talking specifically about pregnancy. Any other parts of our lives, whenever you go to the hospital, someone comes, especially out here in the developed world, they will come here and they ask you. Someone will come, maybe you already met your doctor, you go there and sit and you're waiting for your doctor, and a medical student will come, which is okay because when the students finish school, they have to practice, right? So they need to learn. If that's something you're not comfortable, you can politely, kindly ask at least for your doctor to accompany them. What they do is that they usually take the information and do their little bit of analysis and what they think, and then they will take it to the doctor where the room is and show that to the doctor, say what they think, and then the doctor will still review it, and if their opinion is false, the doctor will change it and maybe send them back to come and give you the right information. And sometimes they do a good job and they do exactly what the doctor would have done, and the doctor will just dismiss you and they will come out and say, oh, everything was good, doctor is good, you can go home. For surgery, for example, if someone is coming to do surgery on you, they are a medical school student, they always disclose. If you're not comfortable with that, please speak out. It's your body, okay? And a little mistake and death will descend on you like a vagabond. Regarding the products that we use during our periods, I've seen a lot of people say some of them are toxic. So my advice to you in this area is that you find information about the products that you're using before you use them. Apparently, there are more natural ways of taking care of our periods compared to what we have available, and the bad thing is that we spend our money to purchase this thing, so it's best that we are not spending our money to buy things that will harm us. Find education about natural ways to take care of our periods, and if you know more about this, please share in the comment section below. I will leave you here, but please click on the screen on the videos. Here is the part A that I did before, any other parts that I may have uploaded, and watch these other videos because they are equally amazing. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Happy to have met you, and I hope to see you again and get to know all of you in my next video. Thank you and see you back here soon.